YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I have a very special video for you. This is going to be a drawing tutorial. So this is going to be part 1 in this drawing tutorial series, part 1. And I know I did one of these 2 years ago, now about 3 actually. And this is going to be a drawing guide of how to draw a palm tree, a beach, and the ocean. And if we have time, how to do how to do a big moon that you can like use in a forest drawing or a beach drawing. So let's get started with the palm tree drawing. Now let me just give you a list of materials you're going to need. So for this list, this drawing series, you're going to need a pencil sharpener. Any will do, but I like this kind. And you're going to want to mount that close to your workstation. Now, so you're going to need a book of paper. Now, for my drawing tutorials, I do not use, or for my actual drawings, I do not use this paper. I prefer Bristol Vellum paper. It comes in a yellow, like, pad, and it looks like this. Looks like this. It's Bristol Vellum by Strathmore. Vellum Finish or Vellum Surface. This is awesome. This is really the only paper I use for my drawings. And you can find this at your local art store. I believe Michael's does not carry it, but like Blick Art Supply, I think would have it. If you have a Blaine's, they would have it. So let's get started. Now for the pencils, you're gonna need, you can use a school pencil. I use this type of pencil. It's Blackwing 602. You don't need this. But you are gonna need a 6B or a 5B, which looks like this 6B. You are going to need a 2H, a 3H, any an HB. These all work fine for our source at hand. And you're going to need a 2B, so a slightly darker pencil, but that's still above the 6B. And you're going to need an eraser. I use a couple different types of erasers. I use this, which is an eraser pencil. I also use this, which is a mechanical eraser, along as this. So this one has a more, you can get a better fine point out of this than this one. And this, you can get really fine chiseled edges. And just is like a mechanical pencil except an eraser. And I really like this. And I also like to use the kneaded erasers, which are like these. It's basically like putty. So and it's just really good if you're doing charcoal. I really like kneaded erasers, so I would definitely recommend a kneaded eraser. You don't need it though, but I would recommend it. Alright, so let's get started. So how to draw a palm tree. Alright, so you're going to take your like regular school pencil or HB, and you're just going to draw a line. So it's going to, you can make it curved. Now you want it really light at first, because that light touch is going to be very important. So if you make a mistake, you can just erase it. And so you want to start it big at the trunk of the tree and get thinner as you go up the tree. kind of like that. Yeah. So you've got this, and then I always like to like draw something at the base of the tree. You don't have to. Like you can just draw it into a beach or something or some ground, but I always like to draw a mound and do some shading just because I think it looks more realistic. If you do it like this, but that's just me. And keep in mind, you always want to make the shaded side darker than the lighted side, than the lit side. So I just like to do something like that. Alright, so now here's for the really fun part. So we're going to want to get in on here. And now, for this, you're just going to want to do very fine lines, rather close together on the side of the trunk of the tree. And you want to keep your pencil for this part very sharp. Just like very thin lines. Like that. Actually, let's make the bottom a little darker. There we go. So, just like that. And then now, you're going... I'm sorry, I also wanted to tell you, you're gonna want a blending stick. So you can use your finger. I don't recommend it because it's not as fine as a job as if you were to use one of these. So just a blending stick, and you can find these anywhere. You can find these in any art store. Michael's has them. You can find them sometimes in Office Depot even. But yeah, blending stick. And then I'm going to use this one right here, which has a really fine tip. And you're just going to want to do some light blending on the base of the lines that you drew. Just some very light blending. You don't want to be too hard, because you do want to leave a little bit of that ruggedness, and it's that what gives it the illusion that it's real. And then on the other side, not using any graphite at all, just what's on the tip of your blending stick, you're going to want to lightly blend that in so you get a nice evenly blended trunk like that. And if there are parts that are just way too drastic from dark to light, just lightly blend those in even more, and you'll get a nice trunk. So that's our trunk. And now for the fronds. For this, you can just use your for this part right here, you can just use your regular school pencil. So I like to do this. Put in like a pile of dead leaves at the very top of your palm tree. And not only does that make it look realistic, but also it helps you when you draw in the palm fronds, because you don't have to worry about like just an edge of the trunk just showing there. You can kind of hide the frond in there. Now for the fronds, we are going to use our 2B pencil. And we're just going to draw that. Just a line. And I'm going to draw a couple here. Sorry if my camera lags out. Okay, so we've got that. And now for this part, you're going to want to do this first in a light pencil. Pencil. So you can use your school pencil. And you're just gonna do very fine flicks with the pencil. And you want your individual leaf on the palm fronds to be varying lengths, because that gives you a really good, it looks really natural. And you're going to want to come all the way to the trunk with that. And then you can even add in, like, make it curved or like a little bent there. And so now you're gonna go over it with a much darker pencil. So I recommend here using your 3B, 5B, or 6B, and just at the very base do the exact same thing you did with the light pencil. So, there you go. And that is one frond. So, do that, and I'm gonna speed this up. So, hey guys, welcome back. So this is it. That is all there is to drawing a palm tree. Now, with the erasers, if you don't have this on a background, just take your eraser and, erase off the stray marks and strokes, and there you go. That's how to draw a palm tree. Now make sure to join me, Rock, Dust, and Magic, again for the next video, which will be how to draw a beach. Thanks for watching, and remember, comment, rate, and subscribe, and live green.